Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and staying safe. I'm just gonna get right into it, into the video. We're gonna talk about how to be independent of the narcissist. And this could also be true for those that have kids with narcissists as well, because I understand that that is definitely a challenge also. So all of these suggestions can definitely help with that as well. So do keep that in mind. Um, the first thing is that you don't want to give this person another chance. I know narcissists are very good with lying, manipulating, and trying to control the situation, to make it so that you won't leave them, or that, you would see them in a different way, or that you'll change your mind. But you have to understand why you're doing what you're doing, and how it'll actually be beneficial to you, yourself, and your kids and your future, right? All right, so the next thing is on how to be independent of the narcissist is don't tell them you're leaving. I know I talk about this all the time on my videos, is that you don't want to tell this person you're leaving, because again, they're going to try to stop you. They're going to maybe try to make you feel sorry for them, make you regret your decision, literally try to block you, or maybe even try to fight you for some. Hopefully, it doesn't go to that extent. Cause a big scene, cause some drama, or have a fake meeting or a fake emergency or something to basically stop you from leaving. So please do not tell the narcissist what you're doing. Only tell people that you know, that are close to you and that can kind of understand and grasp what's happening. All right, so the next thing is you do want to make a copy of all of your documents. So you definitely want to make a copy of all of your papers and any forms or letters or text messages or anything like that that can help you in this situation for proof for maybe at a later time. All right. The other thing is on how to be independent from the narcissist is to make sure that you have spare cash. Whether that be, taking on another gig, or working maybe 2 to 3 jobs, or, doing what you have to do, hustling, not in a bad way though. But work maybe a few extra hours if you need to. But you definitely just want to make sure you have some spare cash, or maybe if you need to loan someone, or just say, hey, I'll pay you back, or whatever. Make sure you pay them back though. um, or that type of thing. So yeah, definitely want to make sure you have spare cash to get you through to, for the next couple of weeks or months until you can get, another place of safety, or even if you have to go and stay with family and friends, that's also recommended as well. Or if you need to stay at it, like, a hotel or something. I know some people even, will stay in their cars, or they'll go to a shelter or something like that. So those are options if it comes to that point. So also you want to report what has happened. If it's a physical occasion, or a physical, something that broke out and maybe you were harmed, you definitely want to report that. So do be mindful. So report what has happened if it actually harmed you or anyone else. Log out of everything. So if you are staying with this narcissist and maybe they have access to your devices like laptops, cell phones, computers, gadgets, any little gadgets, Apple Watches, or anything, tablets, cameras. Log out of everything and change the passwords on everything as well. And then this can kind of relate to that. You want to check your device trackers to make sure that the narcissist is not tracking you, that kind of thing. And you want to make sure that you're not tracking the narcissist either, which I highly doubt you are, because I'm assuming you're trying to get away from the narcissist, or you may know someone who's dealing with a narcissist if you're watching this video. So yeah. Don't believe, the next thing is to not believe in their flattery. So don't believe what it is that they're telling you, especially because the narcissist is going to know something is up, and they may kind of get some sort of hint like, maybe something is off, or they may try to apologize or say that they're sorry, or say that they're going to change, or say that things going to be better in the future and just be patient with me and just wait. And, you have to give me a chance. You're making a mistake. Don't believe that. You have to remember your focus and have to remember what's best for you, right? And your and your kids as well. Excuse me. So the next thing is reconnect with family and friends. So as I mentioned before, if you have to, get a room with a friend or, say, hey, can I sleep on your couch for this amount of time? If you have that ability and that luxury to do so, please feel free to do that, especially to protect yourself and your kids away from harm. The other thing is that you do want to cut out all toxic people out of your life. Now, let's say if you were dealing with a narcissist, right? And maybe some of your family and friends are actually narcissists, then you really got to make sure that you have that extra spare leeway, and protection as far as resources to be able to protect yourself from the other toxic people that are in your life. Because some of us, we actually have family members that are narcissists, friends that are narcissists, bosses, and coworkers that are actually narcissists. So you do want to make sure that you're prepping and you're planning and brainstorming and writing down ideas and things that you can do to remove yourself and start a new circle and have new people that you can connect with and build with. You know what I mean? Even if it's online, like, finding social support groups and meetups with people that have similar interests to you and that you can connect with, and maybe even have the same mindset as yourself or have similar hobbies or interests as yourself. All right, so the next thing is you do want to make sure that you leave, and not just leave, but you stay away. So no going back, no, trying to give them another chance to see if they've changed, or, if they buy you this expensive gift, or they take you on this vacation, or they're changing their ways for like a couple weeks to a few months or so. That doesn't mean that they're going to stay that way. So stay away, right? Ignore the sob stories, as I mentioned before. Ignore their flattery. They may try to show up to your house with flowers and candy and cookies and, buying you expensive gifts and crying and writing you letters and poems and songs. And yeah, you want to ignore that. I know it's going to be tough, but you have to understand your end goal, which is to be independent of the narcissist, right? And again, remind yourself that this is a roller coaster and it's probably going to last for some time. So be patient with yourself, be patient with your emotions, be patient with your children. And the thing, what I'll say about the kids is that you don't want to speak ill of this person, of the narcissist in front of the kids. If you have to, definitely vent to someone else, but don't vent to your kids, right? Now, if the kids are old enough to understand, and maybe that's something that you can, not speaking ill, but just understanding, letting them know what a narcissist is, educating them on narcissistic abuse, right? But yeah, don't speak ill of them in front of the kids. But again, also, you do want to establish a legal parenting plan in regards to like the co-parenting of this and being independent of the narcissist, which I know it can be difficult, especially if you have kids with this person, because in a sense, it's like you are always in a sense going to be tied to them, at least till the kids are like 18, and definitely take advantage of the court services for sure. Right. And try to avoid any emotional arguments. Try to avoid getting upset or, just really have like no response. Just be like, yeah, okay. Like just real, like uninterested, unresponsive, just like, sure. Yeah. That type of thing. So, and then the last thing is throw away any gifts or anything that reminds you of this person. It can also help. Right. But yeah, I hope that this is helpful on how to be independent of the narcissists. And even if you have kids with them, because I know it can be difficult, especially having kids. And sometimes some people may even decide, hey, you know what? I don't want this person to be around my kids. So some people may even go that route. If you choose to do that, that's totally fine. And you have some instances where the narcissist will disappear out of that child's life or the children's life, and you may not even hear from them. And then we have some folks that will be like, well, I want my kid to have their dad in their life, or I want my kid to have their mom in their life. And sometimes you just got to understand that not capable of doing that. And you have to accept that loss and accept that they're not going to change. And it's a hurtful thing, especially to the kids, because they may ask you questions. They may say, hey, well, where's mom or where's dad? And you just have to, if they're old enough, I'm assuming that the kids will be old enough to understand if they're asking. You just have to tell them and let them know, right? And be honest with the kids, you know? So anyway, I hope that this was helpful. Give it a like, share it with someone if you think it can help them or bless them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, like, share, and subscribe. And let me know your feedback, you guys, on what you think. So talk to you later. Bye, guys.